Like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit. Am I the asshole for saying no when my former roommate demanded board in my house? 24F. Live in an apartment in NYC. I used to have another girl, 23F, living with me. Until a few months ago I decided to get my own apartment. And she chose to move in with her boyfriend. She's in school. I'm in a professional degree program and have been preparing for the next semester. She appeared at my door suddenly one evening, interrupting my studying. So I had to stop and go answer the door. She was just standing there, looking unkempt with crazy eyes. Before I could ask why she was at my home uninvited at this hour, just rushed inside like she owned the place. She began telling me her story of woe. How her boyfriend was being verbally abusive, and she had to get out of there. She hasn't bothered to plan ahead. He had thrown her out of the apartment, and she needed to fly home to her parents. But her flight was delayed, so she was asking to spend the night with me. I resisted the urge to roll my eyes. She was never a bright one when we were living together, and she was always dating this guy who she could never get along with. It's just like her to get emotional because she couldn't handle confrontation, and be short-sighted running away without a plan instead of addressing things. So once her flight got cancelled and she couldn't flee home, she still lives with her parents for a good part of the year despite our age. She decided to become a burden on me instead. I asked what she's doing here. I'm not her mother or responsible for her. She said she just needs a place to spend the night and began listing her problems. I said not to start with that. Save her venting for therapy. And asked what makes her think she's entitled to come into my home. She said since we lived together she thought she could ask me. I said she lives with her boyfriend, so go home to him. She said she can't because it's his apartment. And whose fault is that? I wondered. She's a grown adult and isn't contributing to rent. Sounds like he's right to throw her out. She said she does contribute what she can. Again. Sounds like poor decision making. Then she began to literally wail. Like a toddler. I had had it with her. And I said if she was going to act like a victim to leave because I don't deal with victims. Either grow a backbone and go back to deal with her boyfriend or find a motel. She claimed they were all booked out. But I felt my generosity was being taken advantage of at that point. And I was done entertaining her. I asked her to please leave the property. She protested. And I couldn't believe the entitlement. I pointed out that she was now trespassing. So she reluctantly left. I was bone tired from dealing with her drama and went to bed. Not even getting my scheduled studying done. In the morning I was awakened by an angry message from her about my mistreatment of her. I pointed out that if you're being mistreated by your boyfriend, by me, etc., the common denominator is you. Am I the asshole? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit.